before we start this video, I want to go ahead and give a shout out to Cole Abrahams for guessing the correct slasher, Ghostface, so shout out to you, man. I also want to give a huge shout out to Lewis for being a part of the Slashers trilogy and all that he contributed for it. This guy let us bury him in the woods. This guy ran around in a Michael Myers mask and a kitchen knife, a real kitchen knife, in a public area where people think he's crazy, and he contributed so much, so I have to give a shout out to him. He was in all 3 of them. Thanks to you, Lewis, for putting up with my shenanigans to tell these stories, and an even bigger shout out to my brother Dennis for all that he's done, because we really put him through hell and back to tell these stories, but why hear it from me when you can hear it directly from him? Whoa! Alright, look then. You were good as Ghostface. Everyone liked you as Ghostface, but let's be honest. You're Jason. That's your character. Why don't we go ahead and bring him here? There he is. The man with no life in his eyes. Alright, now let's go ahead and turn it back to Dennis so we can start the announcement. So, Ghostface, A Slasher Story is finally out. 4.5 months in the making. This is probably one of the most interesting projects that we've done on this channel thus far. Not only did we follow the formula of the previous 2 slasher films, as well as the formula of the Scream films, but we also had tons of Easter eggs, hidden symbolisms, references to past films, and even setups for future films that are going to be coming later down the line. We had an entirely new cast comprised of people who are not only interested in the Scream films, but who are also dedicated to making sure that this would be the best project that we could, so that we could tell the story in the best way possible, and ensuring that this project would be the best standalone film that I created thus far. Each and every one of us busted our asses, filming in the snow, filming in the freezing cold. This one had to go in the water when it was like 40 degrees outside. There were some nights where we had to drive over an hour away to the location just to shoot like a 4-second shot. Overall, it was a pain in the ass to get these shots done, but we told the story and that's all that matters. All in all, my artistic vision that I had for Ghostface, A Slasher Story fit very well with our 2 previous tribute-style slasher story films. We completed an entire trilogy. We completed the Slasher's Story trilogy. So now where do we go from here? Move on to something else? Go back to Spider-Man? Krueger, A Slasher Story? That's what we're here to announce. We are proud to present to you guys the Freddy trilogy. That's right, 3 more films to expand the universe and to complete the story that we started with Voorhees back in October of last year. 3 whole films completely dedicated to Freddy Krueger, taking him in a bold new direction that no one's ever gone before. I hope you guys enjoy it. Special thanks to Dennis. Why don't you go ahead and talk about some of the stuff we put you through while filming the Slashers trilogy.
I don't know where to start.
Start with Jason, the water.
Freezing cold.
Freezing cold,
like,
below 0. I was like
Multiple takes.
over and over again. I messed up. I had to go back in the water, and then I had to fall. And I said, I don't want to go in the cold water.
And then I had to stay under, so it looked like I was coming out.
I said, I don't want to go in the water. And my dad said, I'll buy you ribs. I'll get you ribs. And then you go, and then you're in the water. I said, okay, I'll go in the water.
My dad was pretty much like, look, if you guys get the shot good, we'll go out to Fridays, celebrate. We haven't seen that Fridays yet.
Yeah, we didn't see Fridays yet.
Yeah, it was very cold that day, and we had him jump in the water.
Oh, people
liked it. People
loved it.
What else did you do?
I went in the cemetery.
Going in the cemetery where we were covering him in buckets and buckets of just cold water so that he would look like he was dripping wet from coming out of the lake. We had him walking through the snow in the Ghostface. Keep in mind,
yes,
that costume is like paper thin. So he had to go through a lot for that.
Yeah. Got to love my freaking brother over here. I did a lot. Hidden trees.
Walk through an abandoned building.
Yes, lay on the dirty floor. Spiderwebs everywhere.
Dust all on his face and the mask.
This tub at the bathroom.
Dark, you can't even see. walking through the woods. He's tripping on shrubs in
I'm tripping on mud.
in that
I'm in the
Grim
mud.
Reaper
My
mode.
boots were like completely mud. I thought I was done with them. I got smacked in the face with a branch. And Ghostface, I got smacked in the face when I was with Ghostface. I stepped on a dog.
You stepped on a dog. We were filming in the middle.
I
of
killed my
Ghostface.
friend. It was really nice. I loved it. I loved the video.
If you want to show him some appreciation for all the work he did in the Slashers trilogy, ask him some questions, go ahead and add him on Instagram and Snapchat at Dugan25, and you can hit him up, ask him about some questions for the film.
Dugan25 is my Instagram. Snapchat is Dugan_257. That's my Snapchat. And Instagram is Dugan25.
So go ahead and add him on Snapchat, add him on Instagram, go ahead and ask him any questions you want about the Slashers trilogy, about any other films that we're working on, about the Freddy trilogy that's coming out.
I will do more videos with my brother.
He'll do more videos, so go ahead and show him some appreciation. The behind the scenes for Voorhees, Myers, and Ghostface are all going to be coming out on the channel Brandon B BTS. Go ahead and subscribe to that. I'm going to go ahead and leave a link for that in the description, as well as an end card. As well as an end card.
Down below.
Go ahead and check that out. We're currently still finishing up the behind the scenes of Kick-Ass. Once all that's done, we're going to be doing the Slasher trilogy, as well as commentary. Yeah. All of that is good. And the Q&A is coming out very, very soon. So just wait and see. And the Q&A will be out on that channel within a few days after the behind the scenes. So if you have any more questions that you want to ask for the behind the scenes, for the Slashers, for any of that, if you have any other questions you want to ask, go ahead and drop those in the comments down below. But that's it for today. Don't forget to drop a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Drop a dislike on this video if you didn't enjoy it. Lets me know if you guys like these update videos or not and you want more of them. Stay tuned for the Freddy trilogy coming out. Another special thanks to Dennis. Another special thanks to Lewis. And shout out to Cole Abrahams. We will see you guys in the next video. Peace.